Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
It's a promising position.
And it's Vieira. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Bruno Fernandes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's a decent clearance. Now, can they get it back? Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I see this guy Greenwood best deployed in a front three. Usually right-sided. Well, even when starting centrally, he does tend to drift out to that right flank, where he likes to then drift back inside onto his left foot. That usually takes a defender with him, and from there he can cause lots of problems.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Played out to the right, played in deep, and that has been cleared.
He's in a big chance!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Rummenigge really looks sharp out there. That first touch, sensation.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
That has ended up in no man's land.
Seedorf.
So it is still 0-0.
Out to the left it goes.
Bale gets into a good position. Cleared without hesitation.
Mohamed Salah.
A player who needs no introduction.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Bale.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rummenigge running with the ball.
Oh, super ball!
Beckham with the cross.
That's good defensive concentration.
Mohamed Salah.
That's Vieira. Forwards and with intent.
Oh, that's nice.
Marquinhos does well to get it back. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, sweet feet.
Played in by...
He gets big! And that's caused a worry or two.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Keeper's dealt with that. Lovely feet. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked out the run. Well timed, excellent interception. Eder Militao. And it's Salah. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Mohamed Salah. Chouameni. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bruno Fernandes. Mohamed Salah. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hangs, climbs up big! Ibrahimovic might just make this. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marquinhos. Oh, good-looking ball. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. Chouameni to Greenwood. Roberto Carlos. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Salah. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Opts to play it back. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Greenwood. He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Brazil have their second corner now. And it's made. And he shoots! Oh, what a... And one more try! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, what? Decent chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 15. Deixando o canto para a entrada de camisa 20.
Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And it's Bale. Nicely weighted ball. Roberto Carlos delivers.
Brazil have their third corner. He's got full. Harmlessly behind. Over to the left. Ibrahimovic. No, he refuses to take the bait. Chance here to counter. Bruno Fernandes. Looking for options for movement. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Rui Costa is always scanning the pitch for targets. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chouameni. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Bale has it in a wide position. Up he goes! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Chouameni to Bruno Fernandes. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Out of play for a goal kick. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And this is Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, perfectly measured that. Van der Sar claims comfortably.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Bale picks it up out wide. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ibrahimovic. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And they can counter here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Manchester United are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 11. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 7.
Eder Militao. Ronaldo might just make this. Now it's Rooney. Now it's Bale. He shifted it to the flank. Great vision. And this is Bale. Delivers with whip. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Brazil could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a... Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Look, if you... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Bruno Fernandes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bruno Fernandes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He slid in, and that has raised shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mohamed Salah is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Rummenigge attempts a clearance. And this is Ronaldo. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Well spotted.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Thuram, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Bruno Fernandes is the modern-day Portuguese maestro, and I really like him for his character as well, something that's not picked up on very much. I see him as a player who always goes about his business with conviction and authority, and a proper leader.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Nicked it back promptly. Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Short changes him with that pass. Manchester United, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Chouameni. It's Seedorf. Now it's come to nothing. Mohamed Salah, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Eder Militao. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Pelé. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a searching pass. Big chance! Oh, brilliant from Bruno Fernandes! That is a gem! An absolute gem! You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Threads one in. Bruno Fernandes. Now, what about a counter-attack? Salah. He's beaten the last man. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah going face-to-face with his great rival. Tchouaméni. Great vision. Pass somewhat off target. Tchouaméni. Brazil look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Pelé. Tchouaméni. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Mohamed Salah. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That is ended up in no man's land. Played back in. Ibrahimovic. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Tchouaméni. And it's Salah. That has not gone well. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's played it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Played in by Roberto Carlos. And he's heaved it away. And the first 45 minutes are up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester United really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Here we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Just eases him off the ball. Rummenigge knocks it out wide. Early ball. Up he goes! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Beckham. Bruno Fernandes. Tchouaméni. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now who's going to be first to this? Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. And he gets rid in a hurry.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Pinches it off him. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
So we've reached the hour mark. Lovely, now then. Shot at goal! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Brazil have their third corner. And that should get the job done. And it's Salah. And now they can spring out of defence. That has been cut short. And here's Mbappe. He came in hard, very hard. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Played in deep. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Manchester United have their second corner now. Oh, smashing header! Cleared without complication. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Seedorf. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. And that pass just didn't quite work. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Goes forward. Collar chasing after it. Schlotterbeck clears it away. Bale always looking for that half a chance. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rooney. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he's only too happy to take that back. Looking to play him in. That's a shade optimistic. Tchouaméni. Rooney. It's Rooney! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Bale. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And that is as far as they're going to go. And the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are cruising away. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other,
and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Big header! Good stop. And he's taking no chances there. Bale.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Bale charging forward, the ball at his feet. Vieira wins the duel this time. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chouameni. Well, that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. Driven forward. Collar is herring after that one. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. 2 minutes to be added on. Raum. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the managers...
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running all.
Chance! He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super... There's the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Reinders. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's Van Basten! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And this is Van Basten. Reinders. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kaká in acres of space out wide. Oh, important interception. Martinez. And it's Serginho.
There they go, hunting again.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's there to clear it. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now, he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted. It's a promising position. He's picked his way through. And that is masterful defending. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Van Basten. And this is Ibrahimovic. Taken back almost at once. Barella.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, that is a good ball to... And the shot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's fabulous. Seedorf. Oh, it's Van Basten. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he was quick to react. Rafael Leao. Ribéry. Back into the middle. Schneider.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? Costa Curta. To Barella. Some resolute defending there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bobs him off it and wins back the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that has not gone well. Nicely weighted ball. Thinks about the...
Oh, shooting chance!
And the keeper couldn't hold it.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
A case now of complete control. Van Basten was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Van Basten. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Milan absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Milan will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Signore e signori, attenzione, un annuncio importante. Il papà del bambino che indossa una maglietta gialla è atteso all'area informazioni. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 12. Lascia il campo per il...
And we're off again.
Attenzione, un cambio.
And here's Retegui. He's shifting through the gears here. Well read, nice interception. Pullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. Looking for the run.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ibrahimovic shoots! Oh, taken with style! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Martinez. Milan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Koopmeiners gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Otto looking to run onto it. Header! And he's missed it. Ribery.
Milan are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Looking for options.
He's had a shot!
Rijkaard. Milan do have... Oh no, what has happened here? He is through here. A Hefty challenge, but fair enough. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Schneider. Ribery.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rafael Leao, and that has found him in acres of space. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, what has happened here? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's it. And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Il proprietario dell'auto blu parcheggiata davanti ai cancelli è invitato a spostarla, altrimenti sarà rimossa.